That 760 shit supposed to stop on the 25th for that 600 shit. Hey, shit, that's another 3 bands. Oh, give a fuck. Hey. Hey, I think I'm about to be doing this stock shit every day. I said this stock shit like a job, nah, nigga. Cause that bitch started at 9:30, but it ended at 4. But dog, I ain't doing shit but sitting here. I'm about to show you what I made today and what I put in that bitch so far. Yeah. I just sent that shit. Alright, that where it say my investments at, that's how much I put in there and shit. Yeah. But I could take that off though whenever I want and shit. It ain't like I'm losing that shit. It did. No, that's in 2 days. And then at the top where it say plus 60, that's from today and shit. Huh? It is. That line going straight up. I'm like, yeah. See, that's what I was. That's what. See, that's what I was doing. Like how I was buying some of that weed and shit. I throw some shit in stock for a couple of days. Nigga, that shit come up. Nigga, I take a little bit off what I made, throw that bitch home, and buy it back. Right. That's what's up. So that's what I'm starting to do when, like, buying shit. So like I ain't spent nothing yet really and shit. So like, say if I wanted some shoes, nigga, I wait till I come up 200 on the stocks real quick and just buy some shoes. Yeah, that's what's up. For real.
And, Coach, we come at you from the shores of Lake Erie. EA Sports has the coverage of the NFL from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They go to the former Saint, Mark Ingram. Oh, he's got a little damp. There goes Mark Ingram. The 30, the 20, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, 79 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Stay there. Back, 180. Cluster. Check. Hey, easy. That's a lot. Room. Hey, ready.
Here's Dalvin Cook, third-year back from Florida State. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Cook running right. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Rivers finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
Black 15.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Demario Davis there on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Focus, defense, focus.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
It's now 3rd and 10.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third.
I'm going to run you over. Wait. Back. Run 80. Shoot.
Rivers now from the 50. And that's going to be intercepted. The all-pro corner, Patrick Peterson.
Well, this is simply a great read by a defensive back. It's 3rd and 10, so he sits right on where the yard-to-gain marker is, knows it's going to be a route around that distance, makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on third down.
They'll let the fullback try and pick it up. This is Anthony Sherman. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
I get the thought process. Third and short, give it to the fullback, let him bulldoze his way. But
and now the up man has it. It's a fake. And he cuts it right into space. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A big break. Down defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a first down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 30-yard line. A first carry now for Marshawn Lynch. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
On second down, Lynch. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Bridgewater from the gun on third down. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. First down, the run with Lynch. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Malcolm Jenkins up to make the stop.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Second and 9. Bridgewater eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
When you're dead last in the NFL in third down conversions, the odds are against you every time you face it. How about him picking up that one? That was big for them.
They'll run with Lynch, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Marshawn Lynch, his 4th touchdown on the year, as the Ravens push further out in front. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score. Ravens 14, Browns nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On second down now, it's Cook. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They'll run on first down. Cook. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Cook. Past the 20. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play there out of Cook. 42 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try to throw here. Rivers. He's got Green. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Virgil Green, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Bridgewater. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Carlos Dunlap able to record his 5th sack of the season.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Rivers, complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Delta!
Rivers on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Demario Davis able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he...
It's caught inside the 25. And he takes... This is just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
That's good for a Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Set, 380. I got it. Double time. You're right, 52, right, 52. Hey, wahoo! You. 52's the mic.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. It's complete to Williams. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, a 22. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Switch. Slam.
They'll run for it with Cook. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Dalvin Cook with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Now here's Rivers. He'll bring his guys up, and they'll go for the 2-point conversion. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Around around the NFL. Second quarter in Atlanta. And the Jags, they're out to an early lead there. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On second down and 4, Bridgewater flush to his right, and that is incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and it's third down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. A first down throw for Bridgewater. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Pierre Garçon, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. And again, it's Bridgewater. Dancing to his left. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Final play of the half. Bridgewater toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Second and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. They run it again with Cook. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's Rivers. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
A big play there out of Cook. 44 yards on the ground.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. In on the tackle there, Bobby Wagner, coming off a third straight All-Pro season.
So many play callers in the red zone worry about the negative effects of a play that they're about to call. For this guy, all he's worried about is gaining yardage and putting the ball in the hands of his playmakers.
2nd and 5 now. Rivers, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Mohamed Sanu, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Browns have taken the lead. Here's Hauschka for the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here we go. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll keep pounding here with Lynch. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He can run for it, and he will. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. He opted to go with his scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. And they'll try for it here on 4th. Bridgewater and company stay out there. They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
All right. Hey, Brown 80. Cut. Check. Wide. Get wide. Check 9. Hey. I'm gonna go load it. Load it. Pop, pop, pop. Check. Hey, Delta.
A quick throw here out to Brown. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Phillip Rivers with his third touchdown pass of the game. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
And on this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys will have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
Stay there. Watch his team. Zero.
On first down, it's Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Keep it skinny. Check 13. Hey, Rocket. Check 24. White, 89.
Again, it's Cook. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And down to the... That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it 1st and goal. 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. They'll run with Cook. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. So it'll be 2nd and goal when we return. We've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Left. Check 24. Hey, Delta.
Throwing Rivers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Throwaway and incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Hey, Haywood.
Mike 5-4.
Rivers now. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Field goal forthcoming for Stephen Hauschka.
This to make it a 3-score game late. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Yeah.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Browns drive about to get started. That turnover might just about do it here. 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
You're exactly right. They played smart, a couple of first downs, and this one should just about be over.
They start the drive with Cook. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly
I got far as hell
in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
This pass finds its way to Williams. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Hey, 79! 79!
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. Devin McCourty brings him down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open.
Cook stripped, the ball's out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them passive, has it? I mean, they dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback in the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Give the sack there to Jake Ryan. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Bridgewater. He'll buy some time right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook, and some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 31 yards there and a 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
The pass to Brown as he hauls it in. John Brown. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 4th touchdown pass there for Phillip Rivers. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, Are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. That kickoff return, 104 yards. And the Ravens get a bit closer.
104.
It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
He's got it. So they convert the two. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a two-score game. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
You said what?
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA
Well, I bought that
Sports.
shit already.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
You thinking about
You
World
have
War
to
Z?
figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. This is caught by Williams. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Throwing here, Rivers. Into the hands of his tight end, Jeff Swain. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding a hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Browns, Their hopes of a 500 season stay alive as they move to 7-8 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, things get even uglier now as they fall to 2-13.
Let us make some music, Rizzo. Emoji perfect score. Emoji perfect score. Emoji flexed biceps with medium skin tone.
Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
GG.
Let's make some music, Rizzo. What up? Gang. It's whatever. We'll drop some classics. For real. Drop some motherfucking classics and shit, you feel me? Shit, I'm probably about to hit the studio today.
This wavy GZZ just got done from watching Yahoo Vids why all niggas funny.
This wavy just got done from watching Yahoo. Oh yeah, yeah, man. I be trying, man. Do what I do. Feel me? We're supposed to be working on like 3 other movies this year, but they probably gonna get released until next year.
I feel you. Authentic real nigga, no fraud shit.
Oh yeah, keep that shit 100, you know. But yeah, that first movie, Scam City, I did that shit on some practice shit. But I said fuck it and released it on that bit just to see what it was gonna do. That bitch turned out kinda straight and shit. But I see my flaws and shit inside the movies, like where I fucked up at and shit. And what I can change.
Yet facts, you got a Twitter? Or Insta?
Yeah, it's at RizzoLu 313. Hey, Cena. I'm about to hook your weed up right now, shit. But that stock, man. And it came up on the stocks. Huh? Nigga, my line going damn near straight up. look, I'm finessing niggas. Finessing. Yeah, this game over. Finessing the game.
Followed you on Insta GZZ.
Cause nigga earlier, like I told you, all the ones that was on the big daily mover, that was today, whatever they share price was, that's what I bought that shit at. Like fuck it, real quick, boom. And then we'll see how them bitches move tomorrow. But I was only putting them on there for the day, so if they keep going up tomorrow, then I leave them on there. If not, then like the first 30 minutes type shit, them bitches going down, I'm taking that shit off. That's how I be finding some. Sometimes I just found another one. That shit was called that bitch down like a motherfucker today. But I looked at the overall and shit. It's new company too. That bitch about to go up. The bitch been going up. So I'm probably about to invest in that shit while that shit at a lower price. It was on the biggest daily movers, but it was one of them going down. I think it was, which one was it? That bitch ain't even on here no more. Oh, I'll follow it though, let me see. Fastly. Oh damn, I did put some money on that bitch already. Oh yeah, when that bitch went all the way down to the lowest point today, that's when I put $10 in that bitch. But then it went up and shit. That bitch down 7.60%. But when I put my money in, it ain't never go down from there and shit. So I gained 16 cents off that shit extra. So I know that bitch going up tomorrow. But so on after that. What? What?
This shit called the whole car. Since I got the 5, we probably could stop this shit.
Follow you on Insta for sure.